Well, good morning. We received 2.5 inches of rain last night, which was pretty cool. We're going to take a quick walk through because I did do some changes and stuff to the I made some changes out here, but this isn't going to be a gusher video because it rained last night, so it's been a few hours since it rained. But we've got my vetiver swell up here. You know, it fills up, water flows down, and where these buckets are my worm towers. The plywood discs you see are just some scrap plywood I had, and I kind of made a ring with a handle so I can put it over the new holes, because we're going to be drilling 5 or 6 new holes probably this weekend. Anyway, so water flows down into this ditch, and rather than flowing down in my shop area down there, it goes under a culvert under the road here, and that's where we're at here, is in my terrace system. We put a lot of wood chips on the high side here. It was kind of like I had trench for a water line, so it wasn't, and where the water line was, it kind of sunk in, so we had to kind of level it back out. Anyway, so we put some wood chips here, but the big thing in here is the waffle holes I made. We took every other one and filled it with wood chips, and that was a big thing, big suggestion from a lot of the people watching. I didn't want to do them all because I wanted to see the water. You know, you can look here and just assume, you can only assume there's water because it's wet, so this kind of gives you a gauge here. Anyway, let's keep walking. I'm interested in a couple of things. One, how far is the new pond overflowing? Like I said, it's not going to be a gusher, but it'd be nice if we had a small trickle flow out of it. And then I want to get to the encroachment pond. The grass is growing real good over there, real good grass. So water next to it's going to look good, but I also want to check the road. We kind of tried to compact a road on a sloped hill, and I just want to see if we were successful or not, see if it washed out, because 2.5 inches of rain is enough to do some damage. Anyway, I'm going to get through this gate, and I'll restart, so I'll be right with you. Okay, so at the paved road, this one, which doesn't hold water, it just kind of filters out the sediment. It's full and slightly overflowing. You can kind of see the path it's taken here. And then sediment pond is full. We'll see if there's any water flowing on the other side. But like I said, I'm real excited to get to the pond on the other side, the new pond. They kind of work together here. The sediment pond takes the sediment out, puts cleaner water into the new pond. But we have water all the way down through here. Water still flowing, which is cool. You can see a lot of minnow activity if you can see the disturbance on the water surface. I call them guppies. These are the native natural minnows we get. You don't have to stock them. I'm pretty sure that herons, I don't know if the eggs stick to the heron's feathers or something, and we come in here, they deposit them, but if you have a body of the water, the minnows are going to come. Anyway, the rocks held up good. I don't see a lot of displacement. I've got this one void right here where you see the puddle. I'll stick a rock in there. But before I put all the little, I don't know if you see the gravel, before I put the gravel in between the rocks, I had big sections that just washed out during the rain, so I think we got that fixed. And now that grass is growing in it, that's going to hold it together also. Anyway, looking at the new pond, I'm not sure if it's flowing or not, but it's full. I mean, water's past the overflow. Now this right here was on the side of the bank, right over here. I was using it as a water gauge because it had like a little 1 inch of water between the shore and it, so I was kind of using it to judge the height of the water in the pond. But I think we only lost like 8 inches of water in this thing, so I'm going to say we got this thing stabilized, which is pretty exciting because I want to put some bass in here, put some fish in here. Now we're getting to, looks like this thing did its job. I wish I was here during the rain, but the water, when the water was gushing out through here, it was not all of it, but a lot of it was shooting down past here, creating erosion over here. As you can see, I've got a rock pile here to stop the erosion, so I need the water to go into this rock pile. So after our last big rain event, we added this dam here, and this is all clay from my clay hoard. Anyway, it looks like it did its job. I don't see any signs of it overflowing. I think it contained all the water into this path down through here. You can see we got a lot more organic debris, if you can see it floating, and the pond's filtered, or the brush dam filters that out, keeps it down here. Yeah, we got good saturation as I go around the corner. Here's my low water crossing, which is also a dam. And I do come in here, and because this will fill in with sediment and stuff, I'll come in if I need soil and scoop it from right here, keep that as a hole in the ground. But as of right now, I see water flowing over the concrete. I think we can see it moving. Well, probably see it better right over here. So that makes me wonder if our one log dam is overflowing. Anyway, let me hop this fence and I'll restart the video. Okay, so we're at the one log dam. See all the water being held back. And it's not a big flow, but I hear water running. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. All that water being held back, the sediment's dropping out of it, cleaner water's coming out the front. That's pretty cool. I haven't been able to get a video of this in years. The one I did get, the water was flowing probably 4 inches above this log, because it was during the rain itself. But that was a testament of the design of this. Literally just a log trenched in, capped with a rock. And like I said, water was probably 2 or 4 inches above this level, sticking up, running over, and it didn't dislocate this thing. It stayed put. Brilliant little design. I'll put a link to how I built it in the comments. But yeah, I just think it's so dang simple. I mean, it's one thing a lot of people overcomplicate how to build these things. And then there's my brush dam. We're not gonna spend a lot of time through here unless we see something interesting. Like I said, I'm really interested in getting to the encroachment pond. This is just a hole I dug out to get soil before the original pond. And we have the pond here. So the highway is straight down from it, and it's probably another, I don't know, 100 yards past this is where the government's going to be taking the land, which makes me have to rethink my whole water strategy. That'll be another video. But let me see where I'm going to go next. We'll be right back. I'm just showing you the Mound pond. It's not on a water flow. It basically just catches the water coming down this slope up here. But that's clay, and it's always stayed full of water. But you can see it's currently overflowing, which is kind of cool. And you can see how when we built it, all that green area below the pond was just limestone dust. Anyway, we moved whatever we could here, topsoil, wood chips, whatever we had. We've been dumping it in here, and it's greening up pretty nicely. Anyway, let me keep my walk going. All right, so I'm walking up to the mobile home. It's looking like the pond is full, possibly overflowing. But isn't that pretty, just once you get the grass established? I'm gonna do a full walk around on this one. You know, it's really not done. It's just a matter of if I need some soil, I'll come in here with my dump trailer, fill it up, and yeah, we may even make this an island here, just continue around there. I mean, these are going to be gone when the government takes the land in it and widens the highway. But Yep, it is full and overflowing. Let me get in position over here. If y'all remember, you know, we built it, and then I ended up, all the water was flowing along the backside of the dam, which was going to cause a big erosion spot. So I put this little, kind of this going down here, trying to push the water further down, and looks like it's working. I mean, we just follow it through. I mean, it's flowing down around there and going down that way. I mean, as far as all this thing here, it wasn't compacted soil, so I'm seeing a lot of sediment build up over here, but that's fine. I mean, the only thing important is that overflow area that needs to be compacted ground, and you can see, if you look down in there, you see grasses established. But this is officially the full height of it and overflowing, so this is awesome. We're gonna go take a look at the road here. Oh yeah, and water is flowing in through the culvert over here. So we got us a full-fledged flow. I don't know how many hours since it rained. It's about, I think, 11 a.m. right now, and it was, I don't know if it was 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's been several hours. But we got us an official flow going into the encroachment pond. Yeah, I'm liking that. And it may be, if you look over here, there's a, that's where they're going to be, a subdivision is going to be over here. What the government doesn't take for the highway, the rest of it's going to be a subdivision, so the land all the way down through here is going to be a bunch of backyards. But they put up sediment fence, and then they put a gabion in to trap all the erosion. Oh, we're going to get a test here. My wife just pulled up, and I wanted to test the road, see how stable it was. Oh yeah. All right, we did a great job. There was no, I didn't see her slishing or sinking in anywhere. So we're changing subject since she pulled up. So we had a slosh pit waterfall, big to do right here. And we moved, we just moved what kind of clay dirt we could find in here, compacted down. Then I put some granite gravel chips, kind of a scrap thing, on top of it, and we compacted it down, and it worked beautiful. We're going to call this road fixed. That's awesome. We also kind of trenched down through here to get the water down to the pond. But yeah, this is awesome. Let me get a close-in peek of it, then we'll sign off for the day. Yep, it's nice. Everything's functioning like we thought it should. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching. Exciting stuff to me. Take care.